Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Kai with KBG Welding. We're going to be doing some some custom stool adjustments today. So we have this stool. It's a good design, good build, solid build. It's a nice look. It's got some wear, it's got some age. I'm sure it's got some sentimental value to it. The problem is the customer needs it shortened. So they need it shortened so it'll fit under a countertop that they have that's 40 inches tall. So I'm going to go through it. So we got this build over here. We've already taken this one apart, taken the seat off of it. So what we need to do is we've determined 4 inches is what we need to take off. So we have the top, again we have this, so that's what the seat mounts to. And basically what we're going to do is we've marked out our 4 inches from underneath to there. We've gotten stabilized, but when you're doing some things like this, as soon as you cut it, everything's going to open up. Everything's going to open up. We're going to need to maintain. And there's one thing that we're going to have to do it, that I foresee is at this point, because these bars flare out, it's going to be wider or equal with our ring here, our stabilizing ring. So we're going to have to do something. I'm not totally sure what we're going to do yet, but we're gonna have to do something to make an adjustment to keep it there. So what I wanted to do was establish what's where, right? So when I say that, we want to maintain everything as best we can to keep it as natural as it is, so we don't have to deal with and wrestle with it later on once we cut it. So for this side, once we cut it, this is gonna be it might get set off somewhere. We want it to be the same. So we want to try to match everything up. We want to get our distances, and I'm going, is that clockwise? So we're just gonna, again, match everything up with our letters, and hopefully they don't get erased during the process. So in doing that, what I also want to do is get our distance so that we can maintain where we need to be. So here at this point, we're going to be 10 and 5/16 and 10 and 5/16. We'll say 10 and 5/16. Roll it around. And we just want to get every side so that we maintain it, and that's 10 and an eighth. I think I'll double check it, but this was our B that I almost erased already. This is 10 and an eighth. Is that first one 10? Is that right? See. And a quarter. And then let me double check this. 10 and 5/16. Yep, 10 and 5/16. Okay, so now we have that set. And what we want to do is we'll go ahead and dismantle it. Well, I think it's not going to really matter because we're probably going to have to flex it. One thing that we can do as a preventative from any springing is create a ring around here, create tack bars so that this maintains its distance again, so it doesn't open up any further, spring any which way, and we aren't wrestling. So what we'll do is put a tack bar, something like this. We won't use this, but something like that to stabilize it. So just like this is holding it, we'll come back with this to stabilize it and go from there. So that's what we're doing. That's part one on our custom bar stool adjustment. Check us out. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Any tips you got, any experience that you've had with adjusting things like this, we'd like to hear from you. KBG Welding, serving God, burning rods.